Hey loves, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about the Jeffree Star Androgyny palette. I really wanted to do this video as quickly as possible because the only people talking about this palette right now are his friends. And that's okay. I'm not saying they're lying or anything. I'm just saying I'm one of the few customers who have paid for this palette that actually have it in her hands. I ordered this from Beautylish, and since Beautylish and I live in the same state, since their headquarters are in the same state as me, when I place an order, it really only takes one business day before I get my order in my hands. So they're super fast, free shipping on orders over $35. And yeah, so in this video, I did this eye makeup look as my first impressions. It was my first time dipping into the shadows. Haven't even swatched them yet, but I'm going to swatch them right now for you guys. And after the swatch, the first impression, eye application, whatever you want to call it, I will give you a short little review. Please keep on watching, and if this is your first time seeing this face, or if you just haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe down below. And if this video is useful, please give it a thumbs up. That way I know what type of videos I should be continuing to put out there. So let's jump right on into this eye tutorial look on the whim thing. Alright, so I'm just gonna jump on into this palette. All of these shadows are untouched as of right now. I'm just kind of going on a whim, see what shadows I gravitate towards the most. My face makeup is already done, and all the products I use can be found listed in the description below. So using a crease brush, I'm just going to jump into Safe Word, which is this grayy kind of taupe neutral shade that I think would work great for a crease. Just always tapping off the excess because I don't know how pigmented these are. First impressions is that this is going on pretty effortlessly, and it's blending out quite well. I really do like this color so far. Okay, I think I'm going to use the same crease brush. I think I'm leaning towards more of like a burgundy brown kind of eye going on. I know everyone's doing that right now, but to be honest, I just like, these are so out of my comfort zone, which I'm going to experiment with them off camera. So I'm going to dip into this Dominatrix, which is this matte deep brown shade. And I'm going to pop it into the outer V and kind of blend it into the crease here. I'm going to bring it up because I'm hooded eye, so I have to go like far beyond, up and out. Sometimes it looks silly, sometimes I dig it. Okay, and now I'm just going to take like an unused brush and blend out this brown because I feel like this is too much, especially on my outer V here. And these, okay, brush hair. This is blended really nicely. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's blending out pretty easy. I want to warm this up a little bit, and I'm going to just take this fluffy brush and use Charm, which is this matte orange, and I'm gonna kind of focus it on the center of my crease here, just trying to warm it up a tad. I think this will be a nice transition because I'm going to do like a warm burgundy. Well, that's kind of cool tone. We'll work on it. I think this is going to work with Frosting, which is a really warm color. So I think, I don't know, maybe I'll tie it together. I don't know. That's pretty nice. Blends out easy. I don't think it's that powdery. Again, I haven't swatched these. I'm better at telling things about a shadow when I swatch it. Swatching will be after, but you'll see it before this. Yeah, I'm liking it so far. I think I'm gonna blend out Dominatrix a little bit more on the edge here. I use a flat shader brush. I'm just gonna go into Fetish Okay, I'm tap it off. I'm going to start kind of right in the center and go towards, oh my god, towards the outer part here. I love how deep the shade is and like how pigmented it is, because I feel like some deep shades that look deep in the pan, it takes a while to like get it up, to build that shade up to get how it looks on the pan on the eye. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. I'm going with the crease brush that had Dominatrix on it. I'm not adding any more shades. I'm just going to kind of blend out the outer corner and make sure Fetish kind of blends up into the crease just a little bit. So Dominatrix and Fetish become friends. Or lovers or something. Okay, so Fetish so far is the only one that's giving me a little bit of fallout. And that's okay. I already powdered and everything, so I can just go in there and I just mindlessly put in the crease brush into Fetish. So I'm just going to build it up a little bit more. Just from the center of the lid to the outer V. But that shade, oh, it's so pretty. Yes, it has like, there's a little bit of shimmer or Fetish in the pan, but it doesn't come off onto the eyes. Okay, there's a little bit of sheen there if you look really close, but from far away it looks matte. I'm going to take my Sigma shader lid brush, E56 I think. I love using this for like the inner corner, because the inner corner brush from Sigma is like too small for me. I'm going to go into Frosting, which is this shimmery pale gold shade, and just kind of go in to the center, to the inner corner. I'm gonna go back in with flat shader with a Fetish. I'm just using what's left on the brush and trying to blend Frosting and Fetish together. Tap a little more Frosting. I wanna wet this brush. I feel like Frosting just needs to be more like metallic like. It's good as it is, but for me personally, I want a little bit more metallic right now. So I don't get any water into the pan, I'm just gonna coax my brush with the shadow with Frosting and tap it off. And I'm going to take my Smashbox primer water and spray it. And I'm kind of like wiping off the barrel there with my fingers. I don't know why. You don't have to. That's just what I do. And yeah, that makes it just a little bit more kick to it. A little bit more of what I want currently. I just, in the middle of the lid, I just want these two colors to meet and do their thing. And blending out Fetish, it does kind of make it lose its pigmentation just a little bit. So you might want to go back in and just kind of pat like towards the outer V to really keep that area pigmented. I think I'm good for the top eyes right now. Want a brow highlight. Okay, going into his first palette, Beauty Killer. I'm just going to go in with a rounded crease brush because I don't have anything else. I'm going to use China White. Okay, now usually I would smudge like Dominatrix on my bottom lash line. Yes, I saw Jaclyn Hill's tutorial, and no, I'm not trying to copy it or anything, but I do want to try and put like Poison and Military together because I feel like this green and the green and blue would just really kind of bring out more of the burgundy and Fetish. So I'm going to start with Poison. I'm just going to use an angled brush because that's what I have right now. And I'm just going to keep this as close to the lash line as possible because I don't really want to get too crazy with this. I like that it's a different color and it doesn't feel so crazy to put it underneath your eyes. So I feel like even if you're more conservative, you can definitely use this color under your eye. I'm not going to put anything in my waterline today because my eyes have been very irritated, so I'm just going to leave it alone. And it's not irritated because of the palette or anything. It's allergy season is coming. This eye's been twitching like crazy, so I'm just not going to put anything in the waterline today. I'm just going to go into Military and kind of focus it on the the center of the lower lash line. And then I'm taking the brush I use for my inner corner with frosting. I'm just kind of connecting Poison and frosting together to kind of help blend Poison out. I think I'm pretty satisfied with how the eyes look, so I'm just gonna pop on some mascara. And now for my lips, I think I'm gonna stick with kind of a neutral shade. I think I'm going to go with Mosh Pit by ColourPop. I've been obsessing over this shade lately. Frosting, and it is described as a gold tone with a pale metallic. The next shade is Safe Word, which is described as a light cool tone taupe. Charm is described as a warm orange. Oh, Deja Vu is described as a metallic brown red copper. Oh my god, I should have put this on my eye. Oh, that's beautiful. Dominatrix is a matte brown, and this matches the Dominatrix liquid lipstick. Androgyny is a deep purple matte, which is a beautiful shade. Fetish is described as a deep dark brown red with a little bit of metallic. You can see it in the pan, but you can kind of see it in the swatch, but on the eyes it does look more matte. Military is this yellow green matte shade, kind of that baby pea puke color, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm digging it. Poison is a dark teal and it's matte, and that was like 1-2 swipes. It's really good pigmentation. Swallow is described as a hot dark blue matte, and I think this one swatches the worst. And whether you love him or hate him as a person, he does really good makeup, good formulas. I really like this palette already, more so than the Beauty Killer palette. The dud shade for me is Swallow. I felt like it was more patchy, but I know that deep blue teal colors are really hard to pull off in the makeup labs because I always have a hard time with blue colors, which patchiness and some inconsistency and not the greatest pigmentation, but it's definitely buildable. My favorite shades, Safe Word, Charm, Deja Vu. I should have used this one on my lid. I like Dominatrix. I want to play more with Androgyny. I love Fetish, and I'm digging Military. And this top row, I knew this was going to be the shades I more gravitated towards. Yeah, I think this is a really good palette. No lies or anything. It's more like motivational and inspirational to me than the Beauty Killer palette, just because I'm really into these kind of tones in general, and I'm wanting to experiment more with these tones down here, especially Military. If I can experiment with mustard shades, I'm going to be doing baby puke green shades next. The pigmentation is all it's really good. It's not powdery. The only, like I said before, the only shadow I had a problem with is Swallow, but it's a good palette. I would say if you like these kind of shades, if you do support Jeffree Star Cosmetics, I would definitely add this palette to your collection. I feel like I might have some of these colors in other palettes, but I just like having all these colors together. It's a yes from me. you needed an opinion. They're an unbiased opinion. Thank you so much for watching. Love each other, but first and foremost, always love yourself because you're beautiful no matter what anybody else says.